As 2024 is near coming to an end, I think we should talk about the future, a year ahead for 2025 for movies that I am mostly highly anticipating. Movies that I am looking forward to, films that will be something exciting or something to look forward to, some of the movies that I'm definitely anticipating or have so much excitement for. And just to keep in mind, guys, this is just my personal list. If yours is different, that's completely cool, that's understandable. I want to know what's your highly anticipated movies of 2025. You give me any list you like, give me 10, 15, or 20, or 25, 30, or whatever, 100. Maybe go for over 100, whatever you got. But again, just keep in mind, this is just my personal opinion and my personal list. If yours is different, that's completely fine, but please be civil in the comments, and please be respectful of others who are looking forward to this movie, and of course, myself included. So anyway, before we get to the list, I only have one honourable mention on this list, and that film, it is the Michael Jackson biopic film titled Michael, which a film that I'm actually kind of curious about because I do like Michael Jackson's music. I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan, but I do have a lot of respect for the guy. I know there are some controversy about him in most recent years with the whole Leaving Neverland thing, which I don't want to go into details on that, unless this film could bring it up in a certain way, but I don't want to do it in the bad things. But from what I'm hearing, Michael's nephew, Jafar Jackson, is going to play his uncle, Michael Jackson, which will be really interesting to see in his film debut. I'm very curious to see this film, and I'm very optimistic about it as well. Coming in number 10 is Captain America Brave New World. This film, since early this year, we know it's going through reshoots because due to the test screens and, of course, due to the actor-writer strike. So they give a chance to delay the movie and give it the best attention as it can. I'm very excited for this one because I do want this one to be good because I love the first three Captain America movies. And, of course, Sam Wilson now is taking over as Captain America ever since the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. And Harrison Ford is Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, which I'm looking forward to because his William Hurt's passing back in 2 years ago. Of course, we're getting Red Hulk in the movie, which is really exciting, and hopefully this will shut people up about how they feel about Hulk now ever since Endgame. And of course, the leader's going to be in the film. There's so many things about this movie is going to be exciting. Of course, it's going to be like the worst soldier of this movie. So this movie could be a lot of potential, but I am cautiously optimistic with it, but I'm not expecting Winter Soldier or Civil War, but all I want is a good movie. Coming at number 9 is Wicked Part 2. The first Wicked, if you see my reviews on my channel, check it if you want to. I was blown away how good it was, and I was expecting to be just alright, or at least not great, but it blew me away how brilliant this film was, how it was well directed, well acted. It definitely feels like an act 2 of the first Wicked film, and glad this film turned out to be great. It does get me excited to see where part 2 goes in a certain aspect of the story, expanded upon from the books, and also adapting stuff from the stage version, which I'm really excited for it. It does get me excited for Wicked Part 2, and it's definitely my most anticipated list in this film. Coming at number 8 is Megan 2.0. This is a sequel to the 2023 film Megan, which I really, really enjoyed. It's a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this one because I'm really excited to see where Megan goes after what happened to her in the first film. So it does get me excited to see her return and back with a vengeance. There's no synopsis for this movie or anything details, but I'm hopefully this movie can be good. I'm having a lot of fun with it from Blumhouse. Blumhouse this year has been really up and down, but this one, I think, could be probably the best one from them. So hopefully Megan will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it as well. Coming at number 7 is The Fantastic Four First Steps. Finally, hopefully this time, we'll get a good Fantastic Four movie because the past, which I will do reviews on those movies, and of course the Captain America ones as well before Brave New World. I'm looking forward to this one. I want this one to be good because, I have a soft spot for the 2005 film. And maybe so for the sequel, but the 2015 one was my most hated films of all time. But this Fantastic Four could potentially be really good because now it's part of Marvel Studios. And the funny thing is, this is actually part of an alternate universe from the Multiverse Saga, since this film is going to be set in the 60s retro future world of it, which makes me excited to see where they take it. I have faith this movie could deliver because you got a great cast. You got Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn. You got a great cast, so hopefully this is a Fantastic Four with deserved justice. At number 6 is Ballerina, which is a spin-off film from the John Wick series from the world of John Wick, which I really loved the John Wick movies. I thought they were great films. And this film takes place after the third, before the fourth John Wick film. And we see Ana de Armas as the main role, which I'm really curious to see how they do this, because I'm really excited for it, because I do really like the John Wick movies. I think they're really entertaining, they're a great set of films, and they're really enjoyable. So give a chance to sit down and watch them again. I like to rewatch these movies again to get into it. It's probably one of the most beloved franchise, probably my favourite movie series of all time. So this film could potentially be just as good as John Wick movies. It could be up there as one of the best, up there the most. But who knows? But overall, I'm excited for this one. Ana de Armas is going to kick so much ass in this film, so I'm very curious to see about it. Coming at number 5 is Sinners, which is directed by Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther movies and the Creed films. I always have a lot of respect for Ryan Coogler as a director, and of course you've got Michael B. Jordan in this movie, and of course Haley Steinfeld. Thank you, God. Thank you for this wonderful day, for this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Sinners look actually quite interesting and piqued my interest for this film because I think it's going for more supernatural horror, because due to vampires in the film, I believe they're going for it. I am very, very curious to see how this film turns out, because it is definitely worth seeing on the big screen as possible, because I really like this cast and it does have an interesting premise, so hopefully this movie can deliver on that scale as well. Coming at number 4 is Avatar, Fire and Ash, which is the sequel to Avatar and Avatar The Way of Water. This is the third film of this Avatar series that James Cameron has planned. I know a lot of people are sick of Avatar, or they say, oh, it's overrated, which, guys, come on. It's Avatar. Get over it. It's fine if you're not looking forward to it. It's completely fine. Look, I have my issues with it, but come on. I'm just curious to see where the story goes. I wasn't expecting the second one to be good, but it ended up being really enjoyable. So maybe this one can be better in a certain degree, because it has a lot more stakes to it. So all the time will tell, but for its grand visual effects, it's worth seeing. Coming at number 3 is Thunderbolts, which is basically Marvel's version of Suicide Squad, which is basically a group of anti-heroes and villains, which are teaming up, which I'm very excited for. I'm looking forward to this movie, because for the trailers it looks like a lot of fun, but it's also going in depth to some of these characters, and some of the characters we all know from certain movies, or even the Disney Plus series, so it's good to see them teaming up, or see them interacting with one another, so I think this is going to be a big one for Marvel. This could be their best film in the MCU. Hopefully this film can deliver on that scale as well. Coming at number 2 is Superman, directed by James Gunn. I'm very excited for this one, because after the old DCEU has come to an end, and how messy and inconsistent that universe is, but now with this reboot, this could help get people to be interested in DC again. I'm honestly looking forward to it. From what I see behind the scenes, and James Gunn's passionate about how he wants to make this DC universe a bit more connected compared to the old one, which does give me some intriguing ideas going for it. But hopefully this movie can be great. And we have David Cosworth, I hope I pronounced the actor's name, who's playing Superman. I think he could definitely pull it off in so many aspects, because I'm very excited for this film. If James Gunn can make Guardians of the Galaxy good, he can make the Superman justice. Coming at number 1, my most highly anticipated movie of 2025 is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This is probably the 8th and final Mission Impossible film and Tom Cruise's last film overall. And this could be the biggest one of all because I really enjoyed Dead Reckoning, or Dead Reckoning Part 1 was originally titled. But this film left a cliffhanger at the end. It makes me excited to see where this last story goes. And I definitely have so much hype for this movie. This film could be the best out of the whole bunch. I hope this film can deliver. From the trailers, from what I've seen, it looks amazing. The action, the scale, the intensity of the film, it's just going to be groundbreaking. I'm excited for this movie. I hope this film can deliver. I hope this movie can be the best of the bunch. I'm really hoping this movie can be great. You know, Tom Cruise, Haley Atwell, and whatever happens at the end, there will be tears. There will be tears for me. This is definitely my most anticipated. And now that is my list, guys. And it's over to you. What is your most anticipated films of 2025? I'm curious to know. And of course, guys, stay tuned. I will do my least anticipated movies of 2025, which I am looking forward to talk about that. And of course, guys, over to you. Comment down below and tell me what do you think of my list? Are you excited for these films, or have you got your own list that you're looking forward to? Please be still in the comments. And of course, guys, until next time, see ya.